This next block is a very easy one to do. I'm going to be using scraps. Why wouldn't I anyway? So to begin with, what we need to do is have 4 background of your choice, 4.5-inch squares, and then I'm going to need 4 2.5-inch squares that I'm going to be stitching and flipping them. So if you're not familiar with this, what you do is you line it up in the corner like here, and then if you need to, you draw a line from corner to corner, and that's going to be our stitching line. And what I do is I put an X here, and that tells me that I need to be stitching on that side of the line to get it to fold over nicely. So with right sides together, we're going to stitch it, and this is what it'll look like. So we're going to be doing 4 of those. Just showing you how this turned out. So when you press this over, you want all the edges to meet like that before you go and turn this 1/4 inch from the seam. And another reason why I put the X there, that tells me that's the side that I need to trim off, because I have accidentally done it on the other side before, and that's like ugly. So what I do is I just put my 1/4 inch on the seam line, and then I cut. These go into my future half square triangle scraps, and then I'll press this over and do that to the remaining 3. Okay, so I've trimmed these up. Because most of the fabric I'm using has been handed down to me from other people, not all the things measure as they should, so I did square these up to be perfect. So these are now 4.5-inch squares. I'm going to set these aside, and now we're going to be working on sets of potato chips sewn together. I've picked blues, these light blues, as my lower volume contrast, so I'm going to sew together 3 sets of these, and each one will measure 4.5 inches once they're sewn together and squared up. So let me go ahead and do that. So the blues are all done. So those are my low volume colors. So now I've got like a mid-tone color, so I'm using this green. So again, you're going to be making 3 sets. So I will join these together with 1/4 inch seams, press them open, and then be right back. So the greens are all done. And then next up are an orange and red combination. So again, we want 3 sets, so that would be 6 potato chips sewn together. And just in case I didn't mention, these are all do measure 2.5 by 4.5 inches. So when they're sewn together, they will be 4.5 inches square. Okay, time for final assembly here. I have all the pieces laid out. So it's fairly easy. It makes a 16-inch block. I don't know if I told you that before. So these will be the corners here. So if we lay them so that they are all with the dark facing out, like that, and like this. Okay, and then next we're going to take an orange. We're going to put it there, and then one of the blocker dark blues goes there. Then 2 of the lighter blues go here. I do have one that is directional, so it's going to be laying horizontally there. And then we do another black / blue, another light blue. I'm just doing this for interest. Then we pull in our green, and they will go there. Our orange, another orange below it. Then we see our green here, and then we finish off with our dark blue or black there. So I don't know if you can see that there's a bit of a woven pattern going on. What I will do is I will include a couple sample layouts at the end of the video so you can see what you can do with these. So what I will do is join these together. Normally I like to do it in a 4 patch section, so I'll probably do it like this, and then those and this. And what I will be conscious of is, because who likes matching seams, I will make sure that these will turn so that they're alternating in both ways. Like this one will go this way. You know what I mean. There we go. So those are now all opposites in this quadrant, and then I'll work on that on this side. So I'll see you back in a minute and show you what it looks like all done. So here it is all sewn together. It uses 24 of the potato chips scraps, which are 2.5 by 4.5, plus 4.5 squares that are used here with 2.5 inch on the stitch and flip for the corners. You could change the colors of those as well. Once you see the chart on how multiples of this are sewn together, you'll see the secondary pattern that starts to form. So I hope you've really enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And as always, sew safely and sew with Debee. Bye for now.